Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning into Mirror Now. I'm Aarti Subramaniam. The Supreme Court today has dismissed convict Mukesh's plea and said that all remedies were exhausted by the rapist. This is in the Nirbhaya case. Remember, the 4 convicts are slated to be hanging tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Now, with this order, the top court has paved way for the hanging of all the convicts. My colleague Meenakshi joins me live with more on this. Meenakshi, there have been so many attempts to derail justice and to somehow postpone the inevitable. Just tell us, even today, for instance, there have been so many legal cases in the Supreme Court, in the Delhi High Court. Just quickly bring us up to speed with the status of these various legal challenges that have been posed at the last minute and the outcome of all of them.
Well, that's right, Aarti. You see, the mindset of these enabler councils like ML Sharma and AP Singh is very simple, which is this, to keep this entire motion of endless litigation underway so as to claim pendency in some judicial forum or the other. And that is why, although this particular plea by Mukesh, by ML Sharma was moved earlier in the morning today in the Supreme Court, but remember, the Supreme Court very interestingly and very patiently listed it for a hearing as well at 2:30 in the afternoon. And like you rightly mentioned, it has gone ahead and junked this plea, categorically stating that at this juncture, at this stage, where the reviews have been dismissed, where the curative has been dismissed, where the Honorable President has been apprised of the facts of the case, and then he has gone ahead and exercised his powers to reject the mercy, to then want to reopen the matter on some flimsy pretext or the other, is something that the Supreme Court has categorically junked, saying that at this juncture, all the remedies have been exhausted in a free and fair manner, and therefore it sees no reason to entertain this petition. Now, very quickly, this is happening in the backdrop of another convict rapist, Akshay, also moving Supreme Court to challenge the presidential rejection of mercy. Even on that, the case law has been settled by the Supreme Court on earlier occasions in Mukesh's and Vinay's case, categorically stating that presidential rejection of mercy jurisdiction of the Supreme Court is very, very limited. We are coming to our viewers from outside the Patiala House Court. This is the trial court, which our viewers will recall had issued the death warrants, first death warrant for the 22nd of January. Subsequent to that, we saw this flurry of activities on the part of the convicts and their lawyers to want to avail of their legal remedies, because remember, till that time, they were snoozing happily. They were not availing of their remedies. So that first warrant dated 22nd January set the entire ball into motion, really. And today, again, there was a plea which was filed before the same trial court judge here in Patiala House, seeking for a stay on the death warrant, orders to which are awaited. But like you rightly mentioned, with the Supreme Court making its mind clear on the issue and paving the way for the execution to go as per schedule, there is very little or slim chance that any trial court will intervene or grant any reprieve or relief at this point in time.
Meenakshi, thanks so much for that. Even though it might be just a mere formality, we'll still wait for that court order from the trial court where you're standing at right now. Remember, the 4 convicts are scheduled to be executed tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. And by the looks of it, currently that stands on track as of now. Meenakshi, thanks so much for joining us with all those updates. We'll keep coming back to you if there are any further legal developments.